Hello and welcome back to the channel. Let's get on with building this retaining wall, shall we? Now, I'm going to cut out a lot of the bits because the next bit is figure 1, painting the corners and edges, which we're going to start with this. Now, if you look closely, which you can see there, these little edges fold back. And the instructions then say at the fold there's these little white edges. You might just be able to see them and where to colour them in. It recommends paint, but I don't have any paint on me. So I'm going to cheat and do a almost similar Sharpie. So I'm just going to run this along the white bits as much as I can. It will look different, but I think we can get away with this. If you're into weathering, you can weather this later on. And yes, that might stand out a little bit there, but I think that works. Works well enough for me anyway. So just double check to make sure there's no white bits anymore. And I've got to repeat this on all the bits that fold. So it's time for the Benny Hill music again. Now, I did this before, I got this all over the place. So I'm finding that if I fold it all the way back, I can really get into this little knock here. And under close scrutiny, under close scrutiny, you might be able to see it. And I'm going cross-eyed trying to concentrate. So I'm going to pull back just a little bit. But remember, these are retaining walls. These are not going to be in the cleanest places in the world. I can always make it look later on like there's been water damage, which I plan to do something with at a later date. Not normally one for weathering, but it does hide a multitude of sins. Is that? This is working just so. I think I've already said I'm lazy. And this should just confirm it. Sure, I'm not the only one. There's one on the every other bit to do. Put that there. Now, these bits as well have the insides bit. So I'm just going to go from the rear. Just fill this in with the edge of my Sharpie. It's a slightly darker colour, but such a small detail you're not going to notice it. And again, if you're going to weather it, going to notice it unless you want to. Or you're not being very good at it. Like I've just messed up. Just another set of hands to do this weekly. So I'm going to do from the rear and I'll do it from the front and messed up. Again, if you do it from the rear, you can easier tell. You can notice the white bits easier. That's what I'm trying to say. Just double check from the front. Itchy nose. There's less chance of you messing up the bit that you should actually get to see. Now, these Sharpies are permanent markers, so be careful not to get them set on you. But you could use paint, you could use regular felt tips, possibly use pencils, coloured pencils. Really up to you. Your layout after all, and rule 1 applies. Your layout, your rules. I'm doing this away from the camera and you can't see what I'm doing. It's not very interesting, though. It's just trying to get rid of all the white bits. Made a right mess of that. You can just about see. One more bit on this, and we can go back to the other ones. In a sec I can. Here we are. 2 more of these. As we do for our hobbies. I didn't realise you had to do this to these sections when I built the last one of these. I only did it to the upright sections that I did on first on this video. That was the grey retaining walls, which I was doing as part of a box file layout for part of the Jenny Kirk's Monday Club. Which I completely messed up. But I ordered some more lights, street lights, double-headed ones from Temu of all places, and they're really good quality. They're cheap, which suits me down to the ground, but they look good. So I ordered some double lamppost ones, some single lamppost ones in the same style, and some angled single lamppost ones. Also, I ordered some single lamppost ones that look like they would go in a park. So now I'm going to have to come up with a park area or a grassed area for my layout, or something that looks like a countryside scene. Now, I've not got anything specific planned for that, but I do have something that fits that idea. Back to these now. Should do that a bit because that falls back as well. Be careful with this bit though, because this is in view. Just right on the top. I should do that with a bit that's just sat there in a second. I'll do it after I've done this, otherwise I will forget. I have a terrible memory. I'll do the other one in a second, because if I don't, I'll forget. Because I have a terrible memory. Okay, that one. Just along there. On close inspection, this would not pass muster. I'm using posh words. What's happened to me? There we go. Put that back there. Carry on with these. Fold these back. And again, do it from, have your pen from the white side of it. So then any mistakes, or it doesn't matter, although any mistakes are going to be noticeable. But at least if they're on the inside, get a chance of hiding them. Just run that along there. That's done. Can't do that with. Can I do this one? Yeah, I can, but it's fiddly. This is where I need 4 hands again. Okay. Got it held between my finger and my thumb, using this finger on my thumb as a rest and a guide. And that was a lot easier, although I'm in danger of getting high from these marker pens. Oh, they are strong. That one. Careful not to pull these back too much, because I'm noticing the weakening them a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So try and keep the felt tip ink to a bare minimum. Right. Fold that. I'm going to fold them first individually and then go off them with the pen. Do this as quickly as I can. This one. through another one. It's not done as much here. That one, yeah, a bit of bleed through, but not as bad. Almost swore. So annoying at times. Right. Okay, and then fold this bit back and do that. Go. That's 3. These just a little bit of pressure, not too much, and they'll fold back. Cross-side trying to do this. Keeping it at a distance, but keeping close enough to be able to see. Right. Just one more, and then the arches are done. Now, doesn't have to be perfect. Unfortunately, I'm a perfectionist, so I'll go over and over and over it again, and end up messing it up completely. Right, and at that point, I think it's time for another break. So I'll see you next time. Bye.